Okay, so let's look at another variation of the backwards off balance sweep. So say I'm in my De La Riva position, I managed to snag that far side sleeve grip. I used the knee shield tilt method or maul to shrimp walk on my shoulders to get the strong De La Riva hook in. I have the grip on the back of the pants, far side sleeve grip. I start to work, okay, the first backwards off balance. If Tyrone's weight's on his right leg, on this leg, I have it. Alright, but what's going to happen is he puts all the weight on his other leg. Alright, now if he doesn't lean back, don't lean back yet, he's just weights there. I switch the flat of my back foot, comes from the hip and this overhead time. But not only is he putting the weight on his left leg, he's actually leaning back. If that's the case, I just push with my foot the sit up guard. Notice the way my back is off the mat. I'm going to switch this grip and go deep. Okay, so I'm just reaching around to the back of his knee. In one movement, I'm going to put my foot on the mat, and now I do the backwards off balance sweep again. Okay. Once I'm here, my foot's coming on the hip, I can find the collar, and now I just invert. Again, nothing's really changed. I keep my right shin over his belt line, my left foot finds the back of the calf. If I can't find it, I'll grab the back of the pants. I use that leg press and that grip on the back of his pants to pull him forward. And now I've got my bottom hook in, shrimp out, underhooks in, and on the back. So again, just small, you can't force a move in Jiu-Jitsu. I can't go, I'm hitting this backwards off balance to the Berimbola. It depends on what Tyrone gives me, where his weight is. Just get another angle on that. So if his weight is on that lead leg, say I got my good deep grip in, we're here, we're in the position, I'm in my side tilt model. If all the weight's on this leg and he's driving into me, this movement gets him over. Back a step. He closes that down by putting more weight on this other leg, but don't lean back. So now he's more weight on his back leg, his rear leg. So if that's the case now, I switch from the side tilt, the flat on my back, and now I'll bring my knees towards my chest, put them over my head, and now from this position we're back into the overhead Berimbola. So I can leg press him down, and I'm on the back. Just a subtle adjustment Tyrone makes. He feels I'm going to do the overhead. He's still the weight on that rear leg, but now he leans that way. The only option for me is to change the sit-up guard. So, say we're here. I've made this initial grip. I tried the side tilt method. He puts all his weight on that leg. I tried the overhead and now he's leaning back. So if that's the case, if he's leaning back, I'm going that way. So all I do is I just push on that hip and gets it up. Notice the way my back is off the mat. This grip goes deep. And in one movement, I put this foot on the mat and I just do the backwards off balance again. Okay. Once I'm here, again that detail of I put my foot in his chest. Because if from here I make the Berimbola grip, Tyrone's coming up on top. Yeah. So from that position, foot comes up in the chest. You could grab the belt, or old fart jiu-jitsu like us, I like the collar. That allows me to pull my head underneath Tyrone. Once I'm here, I can use the sole of my foot, the leg pressing down. This right leg, there's a toe hold there for Tyrone. So I keep that past his hip. I'm going to glue my right instep till his left hip. Try for it now. And when he's going for it, I'm taking his back. More angle on that. So, from our position here, I switch to the side tilt method. I'm going for this. All his weight's there. Try the overhead, and now he's dropping his weight back. So once there, from that position, now I just push the sit-up guard. Switch my grip and go deep. In one movement, I want to do this together. I don't want to do it like individually. It's hard to teach it unless you break it down. But the minute I do that, it's immediately this. Find the collar, foot comes in, invert, now on the back. So that is our sit-up variation of the backwards of balance. Sweep.